Welcome student in Krishna Mahavidyalaya Retri Budruk Junior Physics Department. I am Professor Deshmukh DK. Today we will study electrostatic part 20 in our video series lectures. In previous lecture we have studied two uses of capacitors or capacitance, that is first n number of capacitors are connected in series, and second n number of capacitors are arranged or combined in a parallel arrangement. In this or in today's lecture we will study a capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor without and with dielectric medium between the plates. These 2 points are also separated. In this lecture, only first point, that is capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor without a dielectric material. When dielectric material is absent in between two plates, at that time we can find out the capacity of parallel plate condenser or capacitor. This point will be studied in this lecture. But after studied this point, we have explained general information of the capacitance of parallel plate condenser without and with dielectric medium between the plates. In previous articles 8.8, in previous article 8.8 or in previous subtopic 8.8, we have studied the behavior of dielectrics in an external electric field. Whenever in a capacitor or condenser we substitute a dielectric slab or dielectric material in between two plates of the condenser or capacitor, at that time there is the behavior of atoms and molecules in between two plates of a capacitor or condenser. This behavior is studied in a previous article or subtopic 8.8. Let us now see how the capacitance of parallel plate capacitor is modified when a dielectric is introduced between its plate. Dielectric material is introduced between the two plates, then the capacitor or then the parallel plate condenser or capacitor is modified. Then this is the general explanation of condenser or capacitor present dielectric material in between two plates. Then we will study a first point in this lecture: capacitance of parallel plate capacitor with or without dielectric material. In this part, first point is capacitance of parallel plate capacitor without a dielectric material. So in this point we study a parallel plate capacitor or condenser having two thin conducting plates, each of area capital A, held parallel to each other at a suitable distance small d in between first and second plate. The plate are separated by a insulating medium like paper, air, mica, glass, etc. One of the plates is insulated and other is earthed. This is shown in figure 8.28, which is shown in here. In this figure 8.28, we have shown two plates of parallel plate condenser, each of area capital A, and these two plates are vertically parallel to each other, and these two plates, that is first plate and second plate, are separated by a very small distance, small d. Then first plate or outer surface of first plate can be insulated or can be coated, and inner surface of first plate is a conducting. In this inner surface of first plate there is a plus Q charge, and second plate or outer region of the second plate is earthed or grounded. Then inner surface of the second plate is induced minus Q charge. Then capital E is the electric field or electric intensity present in between first and second plate. Then outer region of first plate, that is insulated region, E bar or E equal to 0, and due to grounding of the outer region of plate second or second plate, E bar is also 0. Then when a charge plus Q is given to the insulated plate, then a charge minus Q is induced on the inner face of earthed plate, and plus Q is induced on its outer face. Then in the second plate, outer face is plus Q charge, and inner face of second plate there is a minus Q charge. But as the face or as outer face of second plate is earthed or grounded, then plus Q charge being free, and they escape towards the earth surface, or they flows towards the earth surface. In the outer regions, the electric field due to two charged plates cancel out. So in this way, outer surface of first plate E equal to 0, and outer surface of second plate capital E equal to 0, because they are cancelled to each other. Then the net electric field is 0, which is shown by following equation. In this equation, we can write capital E equal to sigma upon 2 epsilon 0 minus sigma upon 2 epsilon 0. These two terms are cancelled to each other. Then we can write capital E equal to 0. In the inner region, then above equation can be find out from outer region of first plate and second plate. Then we obtain the equation for inner region of the first plate and second plate. In the inner regions between the two capacitor plates, the electric field due to the two charged plates are add up. In the inner region, electric fields due to the two charged plates can be adding, or there must be addition of electric field. The net electric field is thus obtained from following equation, that is capital E equal to sigma upon 2 epsilon 0 plus sigma upon 2 epsilon 0. There is the value of sigma upon 2 epsilon 0 for first plate of inner surface and second plate of inner surface. Electric field is also sigma upon 2 epsilon 0. These two values are adding to each other, and then we get capital E equal to 2 sigma upon 2 epsilon 0. This step is a simplified step. This step should not be shown in the screen. So, simplifying this step, then we can write sigma equal to, capital E equal to sigma upon epsilon 0. This is the required step of electric field inside the two plates of the capacitor. Then we know that sigma is surface charge density, or value of surface charge density sigma equal to Q upon A. This equation can be arising from the definition of surface charge density. We know the definition of surface charge density is nothing but continuous distribution of charges per unit surface area of the conducting material or conducting body is called as surface charge density. From this definition, we can obtain equation sigma, that is surface charge density, equal to Q upon A. So this value of sigma is substitute here. Then we can write capital E equal to Q upon A epsilon 0. This is equation 8.20. Here simplified step should not be shown in the screen. Only after simplification step is shown here. Then equation for electric intensity inside the capacitor is capital E equal to Q upon A epsilon 0. This is equation 8.20. The direction of electric intensity or direction of electric field is from positive charged plates to the negative charged plates inside the condenser or capacitor, which is shown in above figure. Then we can consider capital V is the potential difference between the two plates inside of the condenser or capacitor. Then electric field between the two plates is given by this relation of electric field is obtained in between three terms, that is electric field or electric intensity, then electric potential or potential difference, and distance between two plates of the capacitor or condenser, that is small d. The equation for electric field capital E equal to V upon D. This is the relation between electric field or electric intensity, electric potential or potential difference, and distance between two plates of the condenser or capacitor. Or this equation is converted in terms of potential difference or electric potential, V equal to capital E into D. This is equation 8.21. So in this equation, we can obtain the value of potential difference V equal to E into D. This is equation 8.21. Then substituting equation 8.20 in equation 8.21, then we get V equal to Q upon A epsilon 0 into small d. This is the equation for potential difference, that is V equal to Q into D upon A epsilon 0. Then capacitance of parallel plate capacitor is given by, then we know that the relation between capacitance of capacitor, that is capacity of capacitor C, then charge Q, and then potential or electric potential or potential difference V is given by following relation: capital C equal to Q upon V. This relation is obtained in previous lecture. So this is the concept of capacity or capacitance of the condenser or capacitor. From this lecture or from this subtopic, we can write C equal to Q upon V. Then we have substitute the value of V from above equation. Then we can write C equal to Q upon QD divided by A epsilon 0. In this term, their simplified step is in this way: C equal to Q into A epsilon 0 upon QD. Then in this equation, right side numerator is Q and also denominator is Q term. So these Q terms are cancelled to each other. Then after simplification, we can write C equal to A epsilon 0 upon D. Simplified step should not be shown in the screen. Then we can write C equal to A epsilon 0 upon D. This is the equation 8.22. This is the resultant or required equation for capacity or capacitance of parallel plate condenser or capacitor without dielectric material. Substitute in between two parallel plates of the condenser or capacitor. So This is the required equation for capacitance or capacity of parallel plate capacitor or condenser without a dielectric material. Okay, in this way, here we have completed the equation for capacity of parallel plate condenser without dielectric material filled in between two parallel plates. So this equation is most important in solving various numericals of 2 marks as well as 3 marks in HSC exam as well as MSTCET for 1 marks numerical question. Okay, thank you student. Today stop here.